Hey guys, what is up? I don't know what this is. Every time I do an intro, I'm just gonna do another weird pose. Okay, what is up guys? It is Astrolia KD9 LFZ back at it again. And I have my NASA hoodie on, which means it is time for NASA news. I know I haven't done this in a while, but I have something very exciting today that I'm so excited for. It is going to be super cool, and I can't wait to sort of show my reaction to the announcement of the official Artemis generation astronauts. And yeah, we're gonna go through, we're gonna see who they are, we're gonna watch the video. Hopefully I can show the video. I think I can. We're gonna go through, we are going to watch this sort of trailer video they have, and yeah, we're gonna look at all the astronauts, and I'm so excited. I may have peeked at the list a little bit before this, so I do have a couple of spoilers, but I'm still very excited to share all of this with you guys. So without any further ado, let's get right into the recording. Okay, so here we are at the official NASA website. We're matching, we're twinning, me and NASA, you know. But yeah, we're here, and you can see on the very front page, it says meet the Artemis team. I would love to. I would love to meet the Artemis team, but they have a little introduction here. It says, at NASA, we have always answered the innate call to go. Now we're returning to the moon under the Artemis program to learn to live and work on another world for the benefit of humanity. We've selected an initial team of NASA astronauts, the Artemis team, to help pave the way for the next lunar missions, including sending the first woman and the next man to walk on the lunar surface in 2024. That is 3 years away. And we're not doing this alone. International partnerships are key to long-term exploration, and some of their astronauts will join the Artemis team later. Exciting. I cannot wait to see who some of the international astronauts are going to be. It's always great to see the astronauts working together from JAXA, from ESA, from Roscosmos. Yeah, it's always exciting. Together, we will define this incredible Artemis generation of science and lunar exploration that doesn't stop at the moon. Rather, prepares humanity for our next giant leap, Mars. Dun, 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 dun. Now, let's meet the Artemis team. So, they have a video. I'm so excited. Just looking at the first 3 names there, yeah. You already know it's going to be great. I love all the old style shots of the astronauts.
We always answered the innate call to go. With Artemis,
we are going to stay.
proving that humanity
Jessica Meir. I love her.
the worlds.
And share the wonders of the solar system with all.
That's so beautiful.
Our story is one of people. All those who make this journey possible.
From advocates across communities.
Jim Bridenstine.
Streets to countries around the world.
We achieve this collective endeavor. Our efforts create impact for all.
Technologies that
It's so cool.
And jobs that bring prosperity to people. Discoveries from space.
benefit the way we live on Earth today. And those from the moon will create a better future for generations to come.
That's my generation.
We must go.
Hi, I'm Joe Linger. My name is Raja Chari.
Kayla Barron. Kate Rubens. Hi, I'm Christina Cook.
NASA astronaut Joe Akaba.
Yes.
Morty Hoberg.
Anne McClain. Stephanie Wilson.
My name is Johnny Gibb.
Nicole Mann.
Victor Glover.
Jessica Watkins.
Hi, I'm Matthew Dominic.
Jasmine McBellet.
Frank Rubio. Scott Taylor.
This is what we do. This is what we will do.
Let's go.
Yes. Oh, this is probably gonna be so loud. It's beautiful.
We go to the moon to learn how to live on other planets.
For the benefit of all.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. not just because they have a beautiful video, but because they have announced all of the astronauts. And there's some names that I recognize here. And that is so exciting. So starting off, the first one that I recognize is Raja Shari. That's one of the things that I was most surprised about when I looked at this list. Well, not surprised, but so happy about, is that there is a large number of recent graduates from the 2017 astronaut candidate class. They, a couple months ago, became astronauts. Before that, they were ASCANs, or astronaut candidates. And they are being included as Artemis astronauts. Imagine if you went through 2 years of astronaut training, and then they were like, hey, so your next assignment, you're going to the moon. Oh, that was awesome. I recognize this name because he has a similar path to one that I am considering. And I reached out to him on Instagram a couple months ago, and I was like, hey, congratulations on, becoming an astronaut, on graduating. And he DM'd me back. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. I was literally dying because an astronaut talked to me, and he was super nice. He was like, we had an entire conversation. It was amazing. He is a super great guy. But yeah, astronautical engineering from the Air Force Academy, and aeronautics and astronautics from MIT. That is insane. And then he went to the Naval Test Pilot School in Patuxent River, Maryland, which is actually not too far from where I grew up. But yeah, he is a super cool guy. I'm super happy that he is included in the astronaut candidate class. Another one that sticks out to me is Victor Glover. I was listening to the Houston We Have a podcast, and he was actually in one of their podcasts a couple weeks ago because he was on the Crew 1 mission for SpaceX. So they had the test mission earlier this summer that I watched, and now they have actual missions to go to the space station using the SpaceX Crew Dragon module. And he was one of the people selected to go. And I just remember because I was listening to this podcast and he had so many good things to say. I was out on the trail walking. I actually stopped walking, stopped everything I was doing, and just started taking notes on my phone. It was the most hilarious thing because I was a mile away from my house, just taking notes of everything that he said. He's another really cool guy. He has been an astronaut for a little bit longer. He was the 2015 astronaut class. Then Christina Cook and Jessica Meir. These two names stick out to me because I clearly remember in my my career exploration class last year, first trimester, everybody in that class sort of ignored me. They're like, okay, she's that weird nerdy girl, right? And except for the teacher, because he was too bored to tell me to go away. So I sat there, and for the entire 40 minutes of the class period, I just ranted to him about Jessica Meir and Christina Cook getting the first all-female space flight. And it was the most exciting thing. And everybody was just like, she's crazy. She's literally crazy. But yeah, they are both super, super amazing people. And yeah, I am excited to see that they are both here. They recently both were up on the space station. I think it was Crew Expedition 61. Yeah, 61 and 62. They went up with the Soyuz. So they launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome. They were one of the last people to do that. Obviously, now we have SpaceX Crew Dragon, so we can just go on our own. But yeah, I watched that launch as well. That was a super exciting launch for me. Then Johnny Kim, Nicole Mann, these are also people that stick out to me. So Nicole Mann, she is super cool. She went to the Marine Corps, she went to the Naval Academy, and she is a pilot, which is super exciting because that's also something that I want to be, and also something that I actually currently am. I'm becoming a pilot, which is super, super fun. Johnny Kim, he recently graduated in 2017. He is another Navy person, but he is actually a doctor. which doctorate of medicine from Harvard. Yeah, he is a doctor. He's a super cool guy as well. Most of these people I actually know because on Houston we have a podcast. You can always tell the episodes that are astronaut episodes, and so I literally would just go through their back catalog and just listen to all the ones from like specific people. So I have heard a lot about a lot of these people. Jasmine Mogbelli, she Naval Test Pilot School in Pax River, Maryland, and MIT, insane. Marine Corps, insane. She is another pilot, and she, again, is from the astronaut class of 2017. She's a super cool person. Another person from the 2017 ASCAN class is astronaut Frank Rubio, and he is another physician, medical person. And there's a lot of people here that I've heard of, but I don't know a lot about. So I'm like just going through all of their bios, and it's just super cool to be able to see like these are all the people that are going to the moon. Like not maybe, not possibly, like they are going to the moon, and it's by 2024. It's also really cool to see this different spread of people. Obviously, you have all the military people, you have all the people that didn't go to the military, you have all the pilots, there's teachers, there's doctors. It's just, there's such a wide spread range of people with so many different talents, so many different things. Jessica Meir, she's actually really cool because she did biology, diving physiology of marine mammals and birds, focusing on oxygen depletion in diving emperor penguins. Insane. Like, these people come from all over the map, from doing science to doing technology to doing everything in between, and they're just super cool people. And I just want to say congratulations to every single one of them that is going to be a part of NASA Artemis. I'm so excited. So excited. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this edition of NASA News, where we looked at all the different astronauts, and I gave you a little bit of my background with each of these astronauts, how I know them, why they're cool. The one that DM'd me on Instagram, he's super cool. I really like him. I hope you will join me again for the next edition of NASA News, whenever that is coming out. It is going to be super cool, super fun, so look out for those videos coming up. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned just a little bit more about Artemis, the Artemis generation, and the Artemis astronauts. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. 73.